Hello Baker Bees and welcome to the delectable episode of Deadly Delicious Desserts. I'm your host, Lucille Liqueur, and this is our new puppy, Willow. Say hello, Willow. Say hello, Willow. I promise I haven't been drinking. We decided to get a new puppy like everyone else during lockdown. Right, before I continue, please follow me on all the social media outlets out there. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I think that's everything. And Twitter. There you go. I knew I was forgetting one. Twitter. And of course, my new website, deadlydeliciousdesserts.com. That's deadlydeliciousdesserts.com. You'll be able to find this recipe popping up on there as soon as this episode's out. And I've decided to make tea cakes just because it reminded me of my nan. She used to always keep them on the table in the dining room every time we used to go and visit her. So I thought it seemed appropriate. Without further ado, let's get cracking, shall we? Right, my little baker bees. First off, we're going to start making the biscuit base. Now, I've already added in the flour, the sugar, and all the dry mix, and also the 50 grams of unsalted butter. So what you want to do is you want to get your 50 grams of butter, and you want to knead it into your dry mix. Now, I sieve my flour and my sugar twice. I'd advise that way you can get rid of all the little bits that you don't want. Obviously goes without saying, make sure your hands are clean. Once you've incorporated all that butter in, now what you want to do is you want to pop in your egg yolk in with the dry mix and 2 teaspoons of milk. It's to help it form into one big smooth ball. So I want to knead it in, nice smooth round ball. And once you're happy with your little round ball, you want to get some plastic wrap it round like so. And then all you have to do is pop her in the fridge for 30 minutes. I'm going to leave that to one side because I've already pre-made some earlier to save some time. So get some flour. Get your little penny. Now just roll it. Now you want to roll it out no more than 5 millimeters thick. And then you just want to put it down and twist. And it should come out relatively neat. So you just can repeat this 12 times. And here they are, some that I have made earlier. Now I'm going to pop these in the oven for 10 minutes on 325 Fahrenheit. Now I like to put them in the fridge for 30 minutes to chill so they don't spread while they're baking. You just want to pop them on a little rack to cool down. And if you want, you can sprinkle just a little bit of sugar on top like so. Just be careful of your little pinkies because this will still be hot. You just want to pop on the oven until it's cooled down there. And then I'm going to pop these behind me for later. Now for the fun part, the chocolate. So you're going to want to have 325 grams of chocolate. Now mine is 63% cocoa. The more cocoa, the better. So dark chocolate is what you're after. I like to take at least 100 grams away from the 325s because you're going to need that for later for on top of your biscuit. Fill your medium-sized saucepan with 3 cups of water, but make sure that the water does not touch your heat-proof bowl. Then you want to do it slowly because the slower you go, the chocolate will keep its shine. You don't want to rush it. Now that the chocolate is melted, remember to do it slow and steady and keep the heat on low. Now you don't want your chocolate to be too runny, and my advice is you probably wanted to let it cool a little bit. Get a little bit of chocolate, just dip it in. Now I have a tendency to make them thick, and my Nana liqueur used to always tell me off, so I try and make them as thin as you can. And I always use the back of a spoon to really get in all the areas. So that's fine, and then you just basically repeat that in all of them. And once you're happy with that, you can tip it upside down and get rid of the excess if you want, like so. Then that's it really, you just leave that to one side to harden. Now let's go on to the marshmallow filling, shall we? All you're going to need is 150 grams of sugar. You pop that in. I've already added just half a teaspoon of salt. Then you want to add your 6 tablespoons of gold syrup. Then you want to use your egg whites that you saved from earlier. Now you want to put half a teaspoon of vanilla essence. Then you want to dash over to the oven and you want to turn it on high, and you want to keep stirring for 6 to 8 minutes non-stop with a handheld electric whisker. Now that the marshmallow filling's done, you want it to be a smooth consistency and nice and thick, like it's whipped cream. Now you want to get 2 small bowls. Then you want to divide it into each of them. Then, this is optional of course, now you want to add a little bit, 1 teaspoon of food colouring. A little bit goes a long way, so you just want to do a little drop. And you want to stir it. And then you want to add half a teaspoon of sherry. And I like to stir between each one. I'm going to just do one more. And once you're happy with that, you put it in one of your piping bags. And now you do the same again for your green. Now here for the alcohol I'm using creme de menthe. Now I only put half a teaspoon of this because it's quite strong. Right. Then I spin this round. Right my little bees, all you need to do now, this is the fun bit. You won't need much, less is more. I like to do that amount. And you just repeat the process in all of them. There you go. Boop. Now you want to re-melt your chocolate from earlier and put in that 100 grams that you took out and basically put them on the stove. Obviously melt on a very low until it's done. Now there's a few ways of doing this. You could basically just pour the chocolate on while it's on the rack on the biscuit, or you can do what I prefer, is you make it a little bit messy. I like to dip the chocolate in. It doesn't have to be completely tidy because you're going to be plopping it in like this. So you just place it in down like so. And again. Now you want to make sure that your biscuits are flush at the bottom. This one isn't quite flush, so I'm going to come back to that in a second. Now some people like to drip chocolate all on top. I prefer to not get too messy, she says. So I pop it over like this and spud it round, smooth it, spread it over. That's the word I was looking for. Spread it over like so. Then you want to repeat the process again on this other one. Now you want to get your little spatula and you want to just basically just get rid of all the excess chocolate. And once you're happy with them, you can either leave them out into the set, or I prefer to put them in the fridge. That's entirely up to you. Some people don't like to because the chocolate can again lose its shine. Now that they've been in the fridge for a while, all done. Now because it's Christmas and I feel a little bit festive, I'm going to do this. So just dab it with a little hot melted chocolate from earlier, like so. And then you just basically decorate it however you want really. I just thought this would be really cute. You can always put the red ones on the cherry ones. And the green ones on the mint ones. I think they're really cute. I don't know if you can see. I think they've come out really cute. And that's it. You little alcoholic marshmallow tea cakes. Alright my little baker bees. Until next time. Be well, be good, be safe. And as always, be kind to one another. And see you soon. Bye-bye. Mwah. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye.